the right child relationship. And if you do not become like children, I cannot admit you into the kingdom of heaven. With these words I also express the fact that you first have to establish the right relationship between child and me before I can draw you to my heart, before I can give you everything you need to enter the kingdom of light. Before I can supply you with light and strength with my word, which are indispensable for your ascent. For if you come to the Father like children, you will also be filled with the right humility which will secure you my grace. You will show me the childlike love which I, as Father, want to receive from you and which I will reciprocate with all the fervor only a loving being is capable of. And thus you will truly enter into the right relationship with me. Of your own free will you will have returned to your Creator and Father of eternity. And now you will be able to fulfill your destiny on earth already and also in the spiritual kingdom. But you should also have childlike faith, for you will not be able to grasp everything in its depth which is also conveyed to you through my Spirit. You will nevertheless have to believe, that is, consider as true, what cannot be proven to you as long as you live on earth. Yet if you have love within you, if you show true filial love towards me as your Father, you will also be able to believe and accept everything I say to you as truth, even if it is still incomprehensible to you. Then you will be certain that you will be taught by the Father and no longer doubt His words. Become like children. The former sin of turning away from me caused you to become arrogant, darkened beings. But the return to me gives you light and therefore also takes away all arrogance, because you recognize the greatness of Him to whom you now turn again. And you cannot help but bow before me in deepest humility and yet give me your undivided love and therefore also do everything that is my will. You will now create and work in my will and be blissfully happy. Yet as long as you humans have not yet established this relationship between child and child, you are still in the possession of another, my adversary, who once snatched you away from me, from whom you owe your fall into the abyss and who was indeed once my child but in his delusion believed he could sever all ties with me. And this one wants to keep you as his own, and therefore he will do everything in order to alienate you from me evermore. He will always endeavor to prevent any kind of bond between you and me. He will try to undermine your faith in me or portray me as an eternally punishing and wrathful judge before whom you should fear and shy away. He will particularly strengthen people's arrogance so that they will not want to acknowledge any power over them. And therefore I say again and again, become like children. You must abandon all arrogance, you must truly entrust yourselves like children to your Father of eternity and ask Him for protection from the enemy of your souls. You must recognize your own inadequacy and never exalt yourselves. You must always bear in mind that you would be unable to resist the power that created you if it wanted your destruction. But you can humbly submit yourselves to this power and you will truly rise higher than you have ever been. The right relationship of a child to me is truly the path which leads you to light and strength and freedom again, for if you come to me as children with a loving heart you will achieve everything because my love longs for your return, which is then also accomplished when you see the Father in me, to whom you now devote yourselves without limits because you love Him. Amen.